Hey there, welcome back to the Traveler team. Today I'm super excited to share with you on how to create a tour website, even if you don't know how much about coding and technology. And trust me, I'll be taking you through every step from installing theme to make an amazing tour website from backend. And of course, we can't forget about designing the page and set up a booking system that look like a famous website, booking.com or expedia.com. You are looking to create a travel website, and then I've got the perfect recommendation for you. You absolutely have to check the traveler team. It's gonna take your website to the next level. This is the one you have been waiting for. It's the best-selling travel team on TeamRed with over 15,000 customers purchasing and using this team to create a website. And trust me, you won't be disappointed. If you want to know how popular they are, just head over to the theme thread and type travel team booking WordPress in the search bar. This theme has got it all from stunning visual layout to user-friendly feature. It also gives the flexibility to customize your website design layout with just a few clicks. And this theme supports so many different payment gateways for all of your needs. You can easily accept payment from all of your customers, no matter which payment gateway they prefer. One of these best things of Traveler is that it hooks you up with over 30 mind-blowing demo websites to pick from. Seriously, these websites are straight up stunning, and it is an amazing demo for all of you. You are a hotel business owner, tour company, and even small travel agency out there. And if you are running a tour company and looking to view a website, I've got the just thing for you. Check out the awesome demo right now, like more tour or tour map to kickstart your online business. Your audience will be blown away. So we are going to have a look into more to demo and I will break it down for you. As soon as you land on the home page, you can see the epic hero image that instantly grabs your attention. And check it out, they've got a super convenient search bar right at the top, so you can easily find the dream destination. And now, if you scroll down a little bit, you can be blown away by the awesome list of travel destinations they have lined up for you. And that's not all. They've also got this cool grid view of available tours, so you can see all the options at a glance. Talk about convenience, right? They've got a section for recommended tours, so you know you are getting the best tour on the website. And if you are looking for some travel inspiration and tips, they've got you covered with their engaging blog posts. You can totally compare to other famous ones like Booking.com. It's really mind-blowing how similar they are in terms of feature and functionality. You won't believe the similarity until you see it for yourself. Booking.com provide all of these cool layouts just like a demo website. It's got a user-friendly search bar and the list of featured destinations. The travel team has got all the awesome feature and functionality just like Booking.com. Now you might be wondering how can I customize my website design with Traveler? And of course, we have an amazing tool that going to take your website to the next level. We are talking about the Elementor. It's a very popular drag and drop page builder. So if you are looking to make a tour website without any coding skill, Elementor is the way to go. It's user-friendly, intuitive, and gives you complete control over your site design. You can change the font, color, layout, and any style you want to give your website look great and unique. So let's start to build your website right now. So follow my steps, stick around until the end of video because I'll be breaking down the entire process step by step, and trust me, you don't want to miss out any of valuable information I'll be sharing with you. Now I'm going to show you all these steps you need to follow to install theme. It's gonna be easy. So the first thing you want to do is to click on appearance in the left hand menu. Look for the one theme and click on it. This is where you can choose from a lot of themes to give your website a fresh new look. But today we are gonna for the best theme for traveler theme. Click upload theme right there, and we are going to be using the amazing traveler theme from Theme Forest. So make sure that you head over to the website and download it. Once you are there, search for traveler theme in the search bar that you will find it. Click add to cart to make your purchase. Once you will complete the payment and download the theme, it's time for installing process. Make sure you've got the theme file in zip format ready to go. Click open and click install now and get the setup process started. And just sit back and be patient for a few seconds. Click activate to bring the theme to your website. So if you've been working on building your website, you will see a notification popping up to remind you to install. It's about amazing plugin to help you build a website that called Traveler Library. And we have an awesome new update that just dropped, and let me tell you, it's all about the fresh new layout. This layout is really amazing and is perfect for hotel and spa website. Click check now button to see more about it. And we've got an epic blog post coming your way on about the newest update Traveler 308. And we just dropped a new video to showcase all of these layouts for you to check out and get inspired by. So you've got the awesome Traveler theme, and there are some important steps to ensure your website works smoothly. The first step is to install required plugin to improve your website to the next level. Click to begin installing plugin, and here is the list of all the required plugins you need to install. Click on each plugin and then install to get them all set up. Once the installation is complete, click Return to Required Plugin Installer and click Activate to each plugin to activate them. And now you've got all of these plugins installed, and return to the dashboard. And here is the Elementor setup process, the powerful page builder that will make designing your website a breeze. Click skip button multiple times until you finally land on the new page. You can see a blank page with the Elementor editor. This is where you can unleash your creativity and customize your website easily. But we are not gonna customize this page. I know a lot of you have been asking for some customization, but we decided to hold off on that for now. And we have to come back to the dashboard now. And finally, we need to clean up the dashboard, make it look all nice and organized. We will hide all of the unnecessary information on screen element. Make sure to uncheck all the elements you want to hide, and this way you will have a clean and organized page to work with. So the next step is to registering your product. Go to Team Setting and click on Product Registration. Copy and paste your purchase code you received from TeamFred when you bought it, and great, you successfully registered your Traveler theme. If you need any help, make sure to head over to the support tab and click to submit a ticket to go to site website where you can send in your ticket for any problem you are facing with the Traveler theme and plugin. Whether you have a question or concern, they will got you covered. And if you are a developer or just someone who curious about how the theme works, you are in the right place. And this is an amazing documentation, have all of information and resource that will totally help you building your website from scratch. And you can search for everything you want, even if you are not familiar with coding, or you can watch YouTube video to learn more about it. Alright, go ahead to the changelog tab. You can see the history of Traveler theme version from the origin version to the newest. It's fascinating to see the development process of Traveler theme. And we just got our hand on this newest version of Traveler theme 309. And this update is seriously amazing and packed with a lot of awesome improvement and features that are going to take your website to the next level. And it also has a lot of demo and layouts specifically designed for travel industry. Moving on to quick install demo tab, you can totally import demo content center right now. That means you can have all of these awesome redesigned page, post, service, and everything else you need to create your website. But before we jump into importing the demo, make sure your website totally meet our system requirement. And this is step will guarantee your website runs smoothly. And now just scroll down a little bit, you will come across a ton of awesome demo websites specifically designed for Elementor page builder. Whether you are a travel agency to operator or even on a hotel and spa business, we are here to provide you with all the best demo website you need. And we also have the demo content for WP Bakery Page Builder designed for travel industry. And in this video, I will show you how to create your website using Elementor. And to start with, we choose a module demo. This is the module demo website of Traveler theme. Is a perfect example of what you can do with Traveler theme. It also has the essential page and post you need for your website. We've got the home page, the location page, the search page, and the tour detail page. It's all here ready for you to explore. And there's a number of layout and section to choose from. You can really make your tour stand out and grab your view attention. It's about showcasing your tour in the most impressive way on the front page. So to import this demo on your website, all you have to do is to click that install button. But before you do, you should remember that the demo data is the best suited for fresh and new website. If you go ahead with this, all of your current data is gonna be deleted. Just quick reminder that you need to back up all of your important data before importing that demo content. When you are on set, click continue and wait for the few seconds while the installation complete. And alright, it's done. Now let's import the data for the test demo. You have to click on upgrade data to update your website with the new data. Click update now and then run to finalize the data update process. And now we need to sync the availability data on your site. Click on sync. Lastly, and we will sync the price data. Click sync again. And great. Now head back to the dashboard and check out your website after importing the demo content and see how it looks for the first time. And as you can see that it looks exactly like the demo content we saw earlier. However, you might have paid attention that the website don't have any image when we import the demo content. We get all the pre-designed page, post, and we get, but here's the deal, we can't include certain image because of the copyright registration. And to avoid any copyright issue, we need to replace this image with placeholder image. Alright, let's go back to the dashboard and get started with some basic settings for your website. So the first step is to go to Elementor and click Tool and click Regenerate CSV file and data along with Sync Library. When you import demo content and start customizing your page with Elementor, this step will automatically clear on your old CSV file and generate a new one. That can really help you avoid any potential error. Now let's move to setting and click on general. Here you can change the your site title, tagline, and admin email address if you want. And you can enable the option for anyone to become a member. And also you can customize the time and date format. Click Save Change when you're done. And now go to reading setting. Here you can have the option to select which page you want to showcase as your home page. And if you want to those search engine to index your site, make sure to leave that box unchecked and click Save Change. And finally, go to permalink setting. Choose the post name option for the permalink structure. This is super important step to ensure that all the links on your website are optimized for maximum visibility and user friendliness. And click Save Change. And now you will complete the basic setting for your website, and you have a solid foundation to build upon the website. Now it's time to clean up the old content that we don't need for your website. First, let's delete the old blog post. Go to post and click on post. Select all the blog posts you want to remove and move them to the trash, and then select them again and delete them forever. Let's move on to the media library, and we want to ensure there are no old images from the demo content. And now let's take a look at the page. Here you can find all the important page and we will be keeping on the website. So make sure you stick around till the end because this is the backbone of your website. Alright, it's time to visit the tour content. Click on tour and to take a look at the tour content that we've got in the backend. Now check out the homepage, and there are a bunch of demo tour that we don't need anymore. So we have to clean it up to create a fresh and new look for your viewer. Click on the On Tour again, and this time we want to remove it from the website. Move this tour to the trash by clicking on Bucket Action and choosing Move to Trash. And then it's time to clean up the tour category. Click on the tour category to check out all of them, and we have to delete it. Don't forget about the tour duration and language. We also delete the one that we don't need. As you can see that there are no tour booking available at the moment, so no need to worry about here. And lastly, let's remove all the location content. Click on the location and give your website a clean state. So we did it. Let's check your homepage again. We want to make sure that all our content is completely gone, and we're starting fresh. And check it out, your homepage is now looking all fresh and clean. It's ready for you to add your content to your website. Next, we have to create a new location. Click Add New on Location tab, and we need to make a new location right there. You can type any location you want, and we decide to make it to a website that related to the Turkey country, because there are a lot of reasons why the tour demo that we choose Turkey as an example. Because the first, Turkey is a great choice for the tour website because it has a rich history and many different kind of landscape. Turkey is a crossroad of European and Asia. It has a unique mix of Eastern and Western influence, and that's why it can be an attraction for the traveler who want to learn something new. I would say that I will create a new location right there. The capital of Turkey is Istanbul, right? And next, we have to choose the page template on page attribute to Elementor for width, because it means that the content will span from the right to the left and take 100% of the screen width. And then we can set the location as a feature right now. Click on to turn on that and select the country of location. We need to select the Turkey. It puts the zip code of location too. We also have to put the map location, but there's something wrong here because that the map didn't display correctly. And we will come back to fix it later. And next, insert the feature image of location. Choose the select file and upload it. When it's done, and you should publish it, and we have to check this location page again, and you see that it's almost a blank page. There's nothing on that, but we need to keep it blank page and come back to add more information and edit this back later and just leave it. Now we have to fix the map location issue that we faced it before. Go to theme options, scroll down to the end of the page and click other option. And here you can see where you have to choose the map API for your website. In the default setting, your website is using the Google Map, but we want to change it to the Mapbox because it is a location data platform for building map for website. It's also free, and as long as you don't accept 100 and 1,000 requests, it's okay, it's fine. So you have to go to the Mapbox website. It is mapbox.com, and create a new account if you don't have the Mapbox account. And we already had an account, so we don't need a new one. Copy the default public token and paste it on the other setting and click save change. And we need to come back to Istanbul location and add the location address at the bottom of the page. And we should type Turkey on the search bar and click on Turkey country. The map will show exactly where the Turkey location is, and you can change the zoom level about the 10 to see it more clearly in the map. Click update again. Now we have to repeat the same step to create a new location. Click add new to create a new one. And here we already create all of the locations that we need. You will see that we've got 7 famous and popular locations like on the Turkey, like Alanya, Antalya, Cappadocia, and Istanbul, and more. Next, we have to create a new tour first. Click on tour, you will see there's no tour on your site. It's fine, click add new. So this is where you can create a tour, and the tour page will look exactly like this. For example, this is a tour content on the demo website that we are going to show you. We have a name of tour Western from San Francisco, for example, and there are 5 different image tour in this gallery. We have the duration of tour, tour type, and group size. We also have the tour overview information, tour highlight, tour include, exclude, and tour itinerary, FAQ, and tour location on map. We also have the how many review for this tour and the rating star and the customer comment. Finally, you can see the price of tour on the right side is that from 300 euro from one adult person. Now go back to the WordPress to create a new tour. For example, we are going to create a tour that's named Istanbul City Tour full name. And next we have to write the tour overview information. We'll copy the text and that already prepared and paste it. And then we need to select the tour location. Of course, we choose the Istanbul location for the tour. And enter the tour address and also type the tour location on the search bar. And great. and we can add more zoom level for the location. We can scroll down a little bit. We also have to add property nearby the tour. This means that the viewer can find a place like a restaurant, museum, the bar, the gym that's nearby to the tour, and you can add any place you want on that. Click add new to add a new place you want. So we obviously don't know which restaurant or museum is nearby place for the tour, of course. And we have to open the map to take a look closer. And we need to go to a latlong.net website, copy the latitude and longitude of tour location and see how many restaurants nearby are there. Click find, zoom out, display a few times, and we will see that there are a lot of restaurants, and we need to look at exactly one restaurant we want. And here they are. We finally find it, a restaurant location with in their latitude and longitude. Copy and paste them now. All right. We should type the name of place, something like food, and add the feature image on that, and write some information. Restaurant that, for example, is a food near Istanbul. And next, we can turn on or turn up the street view mode location, and we can add iframe from Google Map. But we don't need the Google Map because we are using the Mapbox for displaying the tour location. It's fine. After we finish at some location information, we are gonna move to the general tab. You can set any tour as a feature tour by turning on or turning off this option. It means that this tour will be attached feature label on your website. For example, you will see one of the feature tours show on your website right here. And next, on this booking option, you can choose one of the three options for the viewer when they start booking. The first, instant booking means the user can directly book the tour on the website. And secondly, the inquiry booking means that the user can send a request or add some travel information before starting book the tour. And the last one is that this tour is allowed all of both options for booking the tour. For example, instant booking would be a booking form on the tour detail page. You can see it on the right side. And here it is a booking form, and here is an inquiry form. So I will choose the option is number 3. And then we are gonna choose the tour layout for the tour detail page. We have to choose the layout, the modern, that's in number 1. And next we have to upload the image for the tour. Click create gallery to upload your image. And you can also add the video tour right here. Move on to the contact information tab. You can add your email address, your website address, the phone number, and the fax number. Next, we need to go to this price setting. This is where you can set the price for the tour. You can set the price by person or fixed amount of value. It is depend on the tour to ensure that you got the profit on each sale. And set price by person is mean that the tour price is calculated by one person. It will be adult, child, and infant. The adult price would be about 400. You can set the discount of this tour by the number of the adult person when they start booking, and we will leave it after we finish to set up the tour completely. And next, we will set the tour price for children. It's about 200, and we also need to leave the discount for the number, the child. We don't need it right now. And then we are gonna set a price for infant, and we don't want to set the price for infant right now because the tour is not suitable for infant, so we will leave it to be blank. Next, you can disable the adult booking or the child booking if you want. This means that the adult or the child cannot book the tour on the booking form, and we will disable the infant booking for that the reason that we set. Click turn on. Next, we can disable the required adult name, child name, infant name on the booking form. This means that the customer don't need to provide their name when they start booking. Obviously, we have to know their name. All of the options to allow the customer fill their name before booking. And next, you can add extra pricing for the tour. It is the additional costs that are not included in the base price for a tour. So we don't need to add extra pricing for the tour, and we will leave it and discuss about it later. Next, we can also add the discount of the tour to attract the customer to the tour. And we can change the type discount and set the date to run the sale campaign. And we don't need to discount for the tour also. We will leave it right now. And then we can set a deposit payment option when booking a tour. There are the two options. First, it is allowed to deposit, and customer don't need to pay a deposit when booking a tour, of course. And second one is a deposit by percentage. It means the customer have to deposit based on the percentage of the price to us. So we choose the option is allowed to deposit. So let's move on to the information tab. You can choose from the tour title, the specific date, or the daily tour based on the tour availability. Specific date will take place on the specific date, and the customer have to book exactly the date when the tour is open. It's easy. And the daily tour will operate on every of the year. And next, we have to choose the duration of the tour. For example, we are gonna set the tour for 1 day. Go ahead to allow external booking option. It means that you can set booking by an external link. You can insert your external link right here, and this link will appear on the booking form when booking a tour. So we don't need external booking. Click turn off to disable this option, right? And then you can set the minimum and maximum person for the tour. I will set only 1 people for minimum people, and maximum is about 10. It means the group size are 10 people allowed for the tour. And next, we are gonna provide the list of tour exclude and include about service, amenity, or item for the tour package price. So I have to copy the tour included information first, and next we will copy the tour includes information later. And then we also need to include the tour highlight. It's probably the key attraction, activity, and experience for the tour to show its unique and exciting feature for the customer. So we have to copy and paste this text on the tour highlight right now. Next, we are gonna create a tour program. Basically, it's a detailed and organized itinerary that outline all the activity for the tour, and we need to break down to a day by day of the tour activity. For example, I will create a tour program for Istanbul city tour and add the detailed program on the description. Click to view and choose a full screen to look better. And we will insert the table with 2 columns and 4 rows, for example. In the first row, we will copy paste the information of the tour activity on the right side. And we will add the image on the left side, align the image to the center. And next, we have to repeat the same process for the remaining row of the table. Copy and paste the tour activity and insert the image. Next, we have to create a tour FAQ. It is a list of common questions and their corresponding answer provided by the tour agency. Next, move on to the availability tab, and you can set a specific date and time when a tour is offered. You can set a different price for the tour based on the calendar days, and each date has its own price. Allow you to change the price on the peak season, holiday, or special event. You can also edit the tour availability quickly by bug edit feature. Click bug edit and choose the date and time. For example, we will select on the date and set the same price for one day. The adult price is about 400 and the child price is about 200. And the start time tour will be 8 a.m. and this starter will be available. Click save and wait for a few seconds. Click update to finish the setup. Next, go to the cancel booking tab to allow the customer cancel their booking for the tour. You can enter the number of days before arrival date of the tour, about a 10, and set the cancellation fee is about 50% of base price. And we didn't allow the customer to cancel the tour. Click turn off. So you can easily add the tour availability by importing the calendar, and all the data will appear on the availability tab. Just insert your URL, the link calendar right here. However, we already added the tour availability, so we don't need to import it again. Next, you can enable more payment gateway for the tour, and in the default, your tour is only accepted by the bank transfer payment, so we should turn it on. And next, we have to insert the feature image for the tour. Click set the feature image and select the image you want. After that, click publish or update to finish the tour setup. And now we are gonna check the first one we created to what it look like on the home page. Click the permanent right here to see it. Do you see that it looks pretty nice? And on this page, you can look at the name of the tour with the gallery on the grid view layout. It's awesome. And all of the tour information could be shown right here. And the duration of tour is about one day. The tour type is the daily tour. The group size about 10 people. The tour overview information also displayed on this page. The tour highlight, the tour include, exclude, and the tour itinerary is well organized like we want. And the tour FAQ is shown on the accordion style. And you can see the map from for the tour location is also show exactly where the tour will be taking place. The information contact on the right side, and you can check the tour availability on the booking form to see which tour is available on the date you choose. You see that the adult price is about 400 and the child price is 200. Is absolutely correct what we did on the tour setting. Next, we have to come back to the dashboard and continue to set up this tour right now. And did you see that the tour is not classified based on the tour attribute because we already deleted before. So we are gonna add a new category first. Click tour and select tour category. The tour category refer to the different type of tour based on the nature of travel experience. For example, we literally add some tour type and which is quite popular on the Turkey. For example, it is city tour first and click add new tour category. And next we will add the beach tour, the hot air balloon tour, and the uh, heritage tour, for example. And next we will add the duration of tour, will be the day tour for the 1 day tour, and the short tour will be 3 to 5 days for the tour. And next, we're going to add the language of the tour. It's been the language is used on the guided tour. We will add the English language first for the international customer, and we will add the Turkey language for the local customer, for example. And now we need to assign the tour on the tour attribute that we've just created. Come back to the Istanbul city tour. And select the tour type is the city tour, of course. It is a type of sightseeing tour that focuses on the key attraction and landmark of specific of the Istanbul capital. And the duration tour is only 1 day because it takes place within a single day, starting and ending at the Istanbul. The language of tour is English because this tour aims to the international traveler. Click update and see this tour right now. And we have to click on the listing on the menu and select the search tour toolbar. We need to choose the category tour to the city tour, and you can see the this tour, Istanbul city tour, will appear on the search result page. But we need something more. We want to create a new attribute for all of these tours. So to create a new tour attribute, we should go to the theme setting and select the attribute. For example, I want to create a destination attribute to help me classify the tour that's based on the location. And we don't forget to insert the select tool. And select the post style to the tour. It means that the new attribute will be added to all of the tour survey. And now you will see the new destination attribute on your tour survey, and we need to add it to the new category for the destination right now. For example, I will add the Istanbul and click new destination. Go back to the Istanbul city tour, and you will see the new category on the right side. Select the Istanbul on destination and click update to finish the page. And here we will just create only one tour in Istanbul. So you want to create a new tour. Click add new to add a new tour. Just repeat the same step that we did before. And now we got a 26 tour right now, and can't wait to see what it look like on the home page. Let's visit your website right now. That looks really amazing, and all of these tour has displayed perfectly on the home page. But now it's time to go deeper about the tour setting that we already set up before, because there's so many things we need to explore right now that we want to show you. So I will take an Istanbul city tour as an example. And we have to focus on the price setting for the tour, because it's really important. And we've already set up the price for the tour, so we want to set up the discount for this number of adult person when they book the tour. Click add new to create a discount. And firstly, we will set the discount by adult. If the booking includes 3 to 5 adult person, and the discount rate will be 20%, will be applied to the tour. The adult price is 400. And secondly, we continue to set the discount by children. If the booking includes 5 to 10 child person, the discount rate will be 10%, and it will apply to the total tour price. And the child price is about 200, right? And select the supply by person again and click update to the tour right now. Click to the tour and check to see how it's work. Did you see that? The exact number we just calculated. Next, we will set up a new extra pricing for the tour. Click add new, and the extra pricing could be a shopping price, for example. This price allows the traveler have the opportunity to buy a souvenir or local product during the tour. So we will need to set the number of extra price about one item, and the price will be about 100. Select the extra price to be required. This means that the customer must pay for it before booking the tour. Click update to see how it works. So refresh your website again and scroll down slightly. You will see the more option button. Click on it, and the shopping button will drop down on the list. You have to pay for it. For example, we will choose the date we want to go with only one person, so the price would be 5%. And next, move on to the discount setting. We would set the discount for the tour is about 50, and the type of discount is percentage option. Click update. And now you will see the total price for the tour is 200. And then we also set the decal by any date you want. For example, we'll set the decal on the August for 3 days. Click update and see it right now. And we will select the date on August, and total price would be 200. Next, we will set a deposit payment by clicking up deposit by percent, and we will leave it about 50%. Click update again and start booking the tour right now to see how much of deposit payment we have to pay. Click book now, and now on the checkout page we have to deposit 50% of total tour price, which is about 200. We should go ahead to the information tab. We will change the tour type to specific date. It means the tour is offered for several days, not for a single day. And we will move to the availability tab. We will see the tour will take place every day with the same price, and we want to combine the 2 days into one package tour, not for a single day. For example, select two group day. We'll combine the 20 and 30 on July in one single tour and change the price. Other price is about 800 and the trial price is about 400. Click update to see what happened. And you will see the tour availability that the day we tour had changed is exact the number that we want. Now let's continue to the information tab. We're gonna set up the external booking. Click turn on to enable the feature. You can add the external link that redirects the user to external website or booking platform for booking a tour. For example, I will copy paste the homepage link on that. Click update, and your booking form is gone and is replaced by the external link. Click on that, and the user will be redirected to other website. And next, go to the tour package. To create a tour package, it is designed for combining the other travel service such as flight, hotel or rental or car service. So, and we have to create a tour package with hotel included. So we need to create a hotel first. Go to theme setting and uncheck the hotel option on the disable theme service. It means that we have to enable the hotel service on your website. If you don't do it, you will never add the hotel to your site. Click Save Change and refresh your site again. You will see the hotel service on the left side right now. And we need to create a hotel first. Click Add New. We will name for the hotel for hotel near Istanbul to remember easily. To the hotel location is Istanbul. The map location is also Istanbul. Also set a hotel as a feature if you want. To the layout of the hotel. to the contact information and set the average price to be automatically calculated. The average price is about 200 and check the time for check-in and check-out and upload the feature image of hotel and click update. And next we have to create a new room. Click add new, the classroom for example. Choose the location and select the hotel room. Is obviously is the hotel near Istanbul. Choose the layout room. Choose the room price days, and the room price would be 200, and we don't need to set up the discount or extra pricing for the room. So next, move to the room facility and set up the number of adults stay in the room and continue to the availability tab. We have to use a bug edit feature to set up the room price quickly. And don't forget to upload the feature image and click update it. And finally, we have to come back to Istanbul City Tour again and choose the tour package. You can see the new tab, hotel service, and click getting hotel by location. You can see the new hotel we reserved created and set the room price about 150. Click save data and click update again. And now you can see the tour package on the booking form. Click on that and select the hotel you want. The total tour price will be charged about 550 with the hotel included. Next, move on to the cancel booking for the tour. You should turn it on. The feature allows the user cancel their booking. And we will set the number of the day before the arrival to 0. It means that the user can cancel the tour immediately. And the cancellation fee is about 50%. Click update and we have to book the tour right now. Let's provide the necessary information on the checkout page and click submit and great. You are now successful for booking the tour and click the booking management to check the status of your booking. Your booking now is not complete because the admin hasn't approved your tour right now. And we will go to the tour booking and click the tour to edit it. Change the status from incomplete to complete. Click save. And refresh the dashboard again. And now your tour has changed this this started to complete it. Click cancel booking and the form pop-up will show you the reason you cancel the tour. For example, we will choose the reason for booking a wrong date. Click next to your bank account to provide your bank account information and click next when it's finished. And on the admin dashboard, go to refund manager. You will see a new cancel booking right here and click the tour to see more information. The user has provided their bank account information and you have to send their money back and click complete this refund. Click on that and you're successful to refund their money back. And next we have to customize the location page that we already leave it before. So we have to check the location page first and we will check the Istanbul location. We will see that this page is blank and we need to edit this page by Elementor. Click to edit this page and click edit with Elementor. And now we need to create a new hero image first. And as you can see that this is the location page design that we've already made it. You want the file design and the image, and you should leave the comment below and we will send you all of the resources to make the website. And alright, to create a hero image with text, because it is a key visual to capture the user attention when they land on the website. And we have to add the container first. Drag the container on the body of the website. Change the height about 850 pixels. And move on to the style and click to change the background type to classic. Change the image and upload exactly the image that looks like on the design file. And next, change the image size to the full size to make it look better. And then we are gonna add the heading tag of the hero image. And let's find the heading we get of Elementor and edit on the website. We say the Istanbul and change the tag color to the white color, change the font size, the DM the size about 80. And great, we also have to add the subheading to the text editor we get and change the content of text. Change the color of text to be white color and the font size is DMCN, the font size is 18. And next we have to move on the heading and text to the end of container. Click the container, select the layout tab and choose the direction to column vertical. And click certify content to the end. If we move on this text to the end of container, that look pretty good. And next we will change the bottom margin of text editor about 100 pixels and we will change the width of text a little bit to make it shorter. And then we want to show the most visited tourist attraction on Turkey. and we have to create a list of destinations on the website. Let's add the container first. Change the head of container to 705 pixels and copy the color code and paste it on the column. And next, we will add the heading and change the title of heading to top side scene. Change the font type to the same. The font size is about 48. The font width to be bold and change the top margin of heading to about 100 pixels. Next, we have to find the slider widget and choose this type slider is number 3. And we need to insert the image first and type the title of this image. So we'll type Hagia Sophia, for example, and you can insert the link of Hagia Sophia destination. The tool template on that place. And then we're gonna duplicate the image into 4 different images, and we need to create a 3 additional copy. Click the image on the list slider and click copy. And now we have the 4 separate image, and we need to change the title and change the image. We change the image of Galata Tower, Maiden's Tower, and the last one, and we just repeat the same step. And then on the setting slider, we have to set the width of slider to center about 50%. It means that there are 3 images will be displayed at a time. Set the pagination and navigation to turn it on, and we also turn on the loop slider. And next we have to change the head of slider about 350 pixels. That's look great. And we also need to change the color of title to be black color. The font type is DMSN. The font size is about 18. The font width is bold. And then we will change the space between the image and title to be about 10 pixels, and check it again. We will see that slider moving so smoothly, right? And we see that the heading not aligned, and we need to add the left heading about 20 pixel and change the bottom margin about 20 pixel also, and that look amazing. And the next section is we want to show all of the tour on the list layout. So we always start with the container first and the heading with the title recommended by us. It means that it is a collection of tour which is recommended by the website owner. We can change the font color, the font size, and the font weight. And next, we need to find the lead items that we will get and add it to your website. Select the type from list is single and choose the service to show. It is obviously the draw service, and we can choose the draw category from the drop down list. And in this location page, we are customizing the Istanbul location page. So we have to choose the tour on the Istanbul. It means that this tour only takes place at Istanbul. Choose the style is number 2. So we can choose the layout of the widget to create a slider or list option. So we decide to choose the layout which is slider option. And on the setting slider, we will change the pagination on and navigation to turn it on, and the loop slider too. And then we have to change the top padding of container to be 100 pixel and the bottom to be about 20 pixel. We also have to change the bottom margin of heading to be 20 pixel. And next, we want to let the user know that what to eat in Istanbul and what transportation to get around. So we will create a new section to show that information. So let's start with the container first. Copy the color code and paste it on the background color. Change the head of container to be 600 pixel and add the heading with title, transportation and cuisine. And change the font size and the font weight, and change the top padding of the container to be 100 pixel and the bottom padding about 50 pixel. And then we will add the image with the text below the heading. So we have to put the container again and add the image first and change the image size to full size. Continue to add the text and change the color text to bright color. And to edit it, change the direction to row horizontal and set the width of text on the right side to be 70% and click Align Cell to be centered. We also need to change the font type to DM Cent and keep the heading to be bold. Next, we change the left margin of text to be 20 pixels. And for this image, and we want to create a border around an image, click on this style tab and scroll down to look at the border radius and change it about 20 pixels or 50 pixels at each corner. And next, we will duplicate the container above and change the title of heading to Where to Eat in Istanbul. The image and text we have to delete it because we don't need that. And we will duplicate the slider on the top sizing section at the top of the page and duplicate it. Drag and drop it slowly to the bottom of the page, and we can change the title and image of slider that we've already did it before. Just repeat the same step and you can change the must try restaurant, top coffee shop, cheat eat in Istanbul, and best cocktail bar content. And next, we have to create a gallery section to show all of the image content related to the tour, travel experience, and destination or activity. So put the container first, and the title of gallery could be Istanbul Gallery, for example. And change the font size, the font weight, click the container to change the top padding about 100 pixels and the bottom padding about 20 pixels. And then And then search for SD gallery widget and add it to your website. And we need to add some image from the media. And we can change the name of gallery tab, Galata Tower, for example. So we can duplicate the gallery into the two different gallery tab and change the name to be about, for example, Blues, Moscow, and Maiden Tower. And you will see that we have a three different gallery tab. Each tab represents a different image that allow the user explore different set of images based on the definition that we did it before. And we have to create an email subscription to get the user email when they want to receive the email update, newsletter, and promotion content from the website. So we need to put the container first, insert the background image, change the height of the container to about 350 pixels, and change the image position to the center. And then we add the heading, and the title heading would be a Get Our Newsletter, for example. Change the color heading to be white color is because it's good. The font size and the font weight to be bold and align to the center. And click the container to edit to the top heading to be 70 pixels. And then we need to add the text below the heading. Change the color and change the width of the text to be shorter about 60% and align to the center. Next, we have to add the shortcode and paste the MailChimp shortcode right here. Come back to the dashboard. And you can scroll down to the end of the page and find MC for WP and click form. And you can see the preview mode of email subscription bar right here and copy this shortcode right now. Hit it to the shortcode widget and the email subscription bar will be displayed instantly. And you can change the width to be about 60% aligned to the center. And we see that we need to expand the height of container and we need to increase slightly. And it's that good. And we also change the top heading of content a little bit. And now we already finished to create a location page and customized by Elementor page builder. It's very good and awesome. And after we create the location page, the next page we need to create is the tour type. And this page provides comprehensive information about different type of tour category, and it is designed to help the user understand the various tour options and choose the one that they really want to go. And go to dashboard and click new page to create a new one. For example, we're gonna create a new tour type is city tour, and change the template page is Elementor full width. Click publish and edit this page by Elementor. So the first thing we always have to do is to put the container first. Change the height to be about 850 pixels, and change the background image. Change the image position to the center. Is good. And we need to add the heading, and the title would be a city tour, of course. Change the color and font type and font size. And we need to add the tag. Change the color of the tag. And click to the container and certify the content of the container to the end, and change the border button to 200 pixels, and change the width of text to be about 70%. And we cannot forget the button, and add the button and change the name of the button to see as a see on the city tour, for example. And you will add the link button right here. Change the size of button to medium, and change the color button to be transparent and create a border around 1 pixel. Border radius about to be 60 pixel. We can change the color button when we hover it to the other new color. And next, we have to create a list of city tours. That means in this section is designed to provide an overview of different city tours offered by the website the owner, and allow the user to quickly and easily find the tour option they want. And first, we have to put the container and add the heading letter. And the title heading could be the best city tour. And change the typography. And change the top padding of container to be 100 pixels. Great. And we need to add the list item service we get, and choose the tour category either city tour. And you can choose the different layout and style you want. The next section we want to create is the tour type section, which is to represent the other tour type along with the city tour, to let the user know that we also provide many different kind of tour for them, like a beach tour, heritage tour, hot air balloon tour, and now we need to start it. And we put the container first and change the head to 823 pixels, and copy the color code to the container. And next, we need to add a heading with the title. For example, other tour type, and change the typography, and change the top padding of container to be 100 pixels. We need to create a 3 different tour type with 3 different images, right? And to do that, we have to add the container and add the image on that and change the image size to the full size. Change the border rate to be about 20 pixels and duplicate it in 2 times. And you should click the container and change the direction of content to the row horizontal. And you can see that we've created 3 different kind of image. And next, we will change the image and add the title on each image. Add the heading, continue to add the container and add the heading, for example, hot air balloon. You can change the typography and duplicate it 2 times. And change the direction of container to the row horizontal. And you can create a space between the container to be spaced around. And now we finish to create a signature page. You can click save the page and we have to create other page by following the step by step. It's really easy. And the next page is the deal page, which is designed to represent this special offer, discount, promotion of tour, and to attract the potential customer, and it will be increasing the sale, of course. And we need to combine the dashboard and create a new page. And this page probably will be a deal page and change the template to Elementor full width also. And click publish. And the first thing is we need to do is create a hero image. And we have to put the container first, change the background image, change the position of image to the top center. And next, we need to add the heading and change the typography and align it to the center. Next, we need to create a list of deals to show the different kind of special offer or discount to the potential customer. We put the container and change the color background. The head will be 142 pixels. And add the heading with title. And change the typography and change the top padding of container to be 100 pixels. And we will see that we have 8 different images that divided into 2 rows. And each row includes 4 images. And each image also contains the heading and the text and the button. So we need to create a 4 image on each row first and duplicate it. Put the container first and insert the 4 different container again, not the image, and change the direction of container to the row horizontal, and each container we have to change the background image. The head could be 350 pixels. The image display size also would be the cover option. The border radius around 20 pixels and repeat the same step with the other container. And then we need to add the button first. We need to change the color and change the title of button to 30% off, and change the typography and align it to the center. And the border radius to be about 20 pixel, and change the top parting button to be 80 pixel. And next, add the heading and the title would be Hagia Sophia City to a full day. And we can change the color, the typography, and we can duplicate the button we made it before and drag it into below the heading. We can change the color to the transparent. The border will be 1 pixel, and the title button would be a view tour. You can insert the link tour if you want. So next, if you we have to repeat the same step to other container. And after that, we click the navigator and find exactly the container and duplicate it. And did you see that? We've successfully created 8 different kind of tour that offer this special offer discount for the user. And click save the page to finish it. And the most important page that we have to edit is the home page. And it's time to edit this page. And you can click the page and view the home page to see what we need to improve and edit this page. And we will see that the home page only has a tool list, and we want to start with the menu first. So, and we need a menu transparent. This means that the menu bar has to appear with a transparent background, not white background color. So go to the theme option, click styling option, enable menu transparent, and click save change. And we will see that the background menu didn't change anything, and we need to add the custom code on the menu by clicking inspect, select the menu element, and copy the select code on the general tab. Scroll down to the end and paste it right here, and rewrite the code exactly you are seeing on the video. Click save change and see what's happening. And now we see that the background menu has changed to be transparent, but we have also to change the logo too. Come back to the general option, remove the old logo and replace the new one. And now you see that it's very good. We only change the logo and create a transparent menu. And the next step is to create mega menu on the home page. Now go back to the dashboard, click on the appearance and select the menu. And we have to create a new mega menu because we don't need the old one. The menu name would be the new menu, for example. put the home page first, and the next page is the destination page by creating a custom link. The link text is destination. Click Add to Menu. Click to the destination menu and edit it to show this menu as mega menu with 3 columns. And the first column is attraction. Move the bar to the right. It means the attraction menu is belong to the destination menu. We can add so many destinations like Alanya, Antalya, Cappadocia, and we also add the link of each destination on the URL. And the second column is city. And of course, Istanbul is the capital of Turkey, so we have to add the Istanbul destination. The last one is the image of mega menu, and we have to insert the image. We select the image and upload it. And after that, we have to create the tour type menu by adding the custom link. And next, we have to add the 4 page that we already made it. City tour, beach tour, heritage tour, and hot island tour. And move all of these bar to the right. And next, add the dear page and contact page on the menu. Click Save Menu to see what it looks like. And here is the mega menu with that wizard created. We have the mega menu of destination that divided into 3 separate columns with big image on the right side. And we want to highlight the city column to adjust the user to look at the column. And we need to go back to dashboard, find city menu, and click show as title. And the name of highlight title will be hot, for example. The color is red color. Click save menu. And we will see that the city column with the red label on the menu is red. And next, we need to edit the header menu item. We should go to theme option and choose the styling option, change the header menu item on the header, because these is a specific element or the link that display on the header website. Typically in the navigation menu and in your website, we have the 4 different items like currency, card, account, and a custom link, which is become a host. And so to add a new item, we need to click add new, but we don't need to add the new item. We want to edit the customs link and change the title. And we can click the become a host and change the title to be a contact now, and we can insert the link and change the title link to the contact now also. Because we want the user will contact the website owner by clicking the link on header. And next, you can insert the icon link by importing the code. You can go to the Phone Awesome website and choose the version to number 5 v5 search for the code, for example. And choose the free icon. And we finally find the headset icon. Click on it and copy the code, paste it on the icon link, and click Save Change. And you have to refresh your homepage right now, and you can see the old item have been changed to the new one. the contact now with the new icon. And we have to clean up and remove all of these sections of the home page. You should click to Elementor and delete each section. So the first section we have to do is the hero image, and we need to put the container first and change the head to be 1080 pixel and add the background image. We see that the hero image divided into two columns. The first one is the text on the left side, and the second one is the gallery image on the right side. So we put the container again and add the container tool. Duplicate it, change the direction of container to be the row horizontal. And you should click on the navigator and find the first container we've made it and certify all the content to the center. Next, we should add the heading, and the title would be the Discover the Turkey, for example. And we need to change the typography and the heading color, and then we will add the text below the heading, change the title and change the color. And finally, we add the button, change the name of the button and color. And on the right side, we need to add the gallery and put it on the container. Choose this style slider to number 3 and click add item and upload the image. Duplicate it into four different images. Change the header slider to be 400 pixel and click the container slider and click the link value together to remove all the padding space on the container. And we should create a border rate around the content to be 20 pixel and move on to the advanced step to insert the select code, which is overflow hidden. And you will see that the image on the container has been changed. We also create a border width to be 5 pixel and to change the color border too. Next, we need to add the search bar and search for form search and edit on the website. Choose the true width and style. Change the top padding of the search bar to be negative 220 pixels to overlap the search bar section with the hero image section. And then we have to create the icon of tool type, and we have 4 different tool type, and we want to list out all of the tool type on the home page. We should put the container first and add the icon box and change the title of, for example, city tour, and upload the SVG file. And we can change the spacing between the icon and text to be 0. Change the typography of text and duplicate it into 4 different icons. And change the name of each icon. Click to the container and change the direction of container to be row horizontal and certify the content to the background. We should continue to upload the other image of each icon. And after that, change the color of container and change the top of bottom button to be 50 pixel. And next, we have to create a tool list and put the container first and add the heading later. The title heading would be the training tool, and we should change the typography and align it to the center. And then we will add the list item survey we get. Choose the tool survey. Choose tool category is none. Choose the style is number 2. Click the container to change the top button to be 80 pixel. The bottom button to be 50 pixel, and you can also change the bottom margin heading to be 20 pixel. And the next section is to create the tool destination. It means that this section will highlight and survey the popular and highlight recommendation tool destination for the user. So we need to put the container first, add the heading later. The title will be the top destination, align to the center, and then file destination we get and add it to the center. Select the layout to slider and change the style to the button style. And next, we need to add the navigation and the loop slider for the destination. Change the top and bottom padding to be 50 pixel. And next, we need to create a banner there section to showcase a special offer, discount, and promotion to capture the user attention and encourage them to explore the limited offer. So put the container first, add the background image, change the head to 850 pixel. And next, we also need to add the container and align it to the center. Change the color background to the garden style, and this style allows you to blend 2 or more colors together, and it can transition from one color to another color that makes your background color look so great and more appealing. And so we need to copy the color code to the second color and customize it. And then we will create a border around the container to be 40 pixel and add the box shadow effect to make it look more three-dimensional object. And next, we want to add the heading to the container, and the title would be special offer you won't want to miss. For example, and align to the center. And we change the typography. And then we have to add the top and bottom padding of container to be 50 pixel and add the heading and tag also. We continue to add the button and change the sign to the lock sign and change the title button. For example, get 20% off now and change the tag color and button color. And so now finally, and we create a border around the button to be 20 pixel. And the next step is to create a blog post section that display a list of blog posts, and it could be a feature blog or news article on the homepage. And we should put the container first and add the heading on the container. The title would be the story, tip, and guide for example, align to the center. And next, and we need to find the blog we get and edit under the heading. And here you can see a list blog display right here. You should click on the container and the heading to the change the top and bottom button. And we also need to change the background color of container to the new color. And this is the new blog post section right here. The next section we're gonna make it is the testimonial of the user that display all of their review and feedback. And this is a social proof that can build trust and credibility by sharing a positive experience. So put the container first, change the head to be 750% and add the background image. And we should change the display sign to cover sign and the position to the center right. And we also need to add a heading, and the title could be what our clients say. For example, change the color and typography, align it to the center, and then we have to find the testimonial we get and add it to the website. And we have to add the new item on the testimonial section. We should upload the avatar of user and their name, and add the name and office. And the next thing is the feedback and review, and you can copy and paste it to the content and change the star from 1 to 5. And next we have to change the color of description and the stuff. Change the style of testimonial to the style list slider number 5. And we can duplicate the item to 2 more items. And then we can change the top and bottom padding of container. And the margin of heading too. And so next, go to setting slider and add the loop slider you want. So we also have to create a gallery section to show a collection of images and photo or any content you want to visualize for emphasizing. And next, we can change the head of container to be 1000 pixels and change the color background to the new color. And next, we have to add the heading, and the title would be travel gallery, for example, and align it to the center. So we can see that we have to divide the gallery into 2 different rows. The first row includes 2 big images, and the second row includes 4 small images. And we need to create a first row first. We need to put the container at the image and change it to the full size. And we create a border radius around to be 20% when you can add the animation when hovering the image. You can choose any style you want. And next, we need to duplicate this image and change the direction of container to the row horizontal. And then we need to duplicate this container to the new one and start to change these four small images. After that, we add all of the image, and we have to change the top padding of gallery container to be 80 pixel. We have to create an email subscription to encourage the user to subscribe to an email newsletter or on the news update from the website. And they can enter their email address and receive the regular update and promotion and relevant content to their email address. And we need to put the container first, and we should add the container to the container again, duplicate it and change the direction of container. So we have a two container on one container. On the first container, we have to change the background image, change the head to be about 435 pixels. The display size to be cover size. Click on the container and add the top padding to be 80 pixels to create a white space at the top of container. And next, we need to add the headings, the second container. Copy and paste the text, change the typography and the width of text. Then we can change the background color of container to be darker slightly. And next, we have to add the text and change the typography and the width of text. And change the top padding of the container. And finally, we need to add the shortcode widget and copy the MailChimp shortcode right here. We can change the width of email subscription bar, and we see that the image on the left side and the text on the right side had a blank white space, and we want to remove it by clicking the container and change the gap between elements to be 0. So the blank white space has been removed. And next, you can create a border radius around the first container on the top and the left container to be 30 pixels. And of course, the border radius of second container is about 30 pixels on the right and the bottom. And did you see that? It looks really nice and more appealing. And alright, this is the final section. We want to design and add the content to homepage using Elementor page builder. To make sure that the homepage is visually appealing and user-friendly and professional for the user, click Update to save your design homepage. So the most important thing we need to do is adjust the homepage look perfect and responsive on the mobile screen. So we have to customize the layout, and we have to click on responsive mode on the left side of panel and select the mobile portrait mode to see what's look like. And now you can see the homepage on the screen mobile. Obviously, it looks smaller than desktop mobile because of the screen resolution. And of course, we have so many things to make it look better on mobile device. Now let's start with we will click on the navigator to find the search bar section. You will find and Click on the container and change the top margin to be 250 pixels and the bottom margin to be 50 pixels. Next, we have to change the width of each icon box to make sure all of these icons to be balanced. And go ahead to the tour list container and let's change the padding to be 20 pixels. The top destination, the banner deal section, the blog section, and the testimonial and the gallery. And finally, on the email subscription section, we need to change the position of image to the top center. Change the top and bottom padding of other container too. And we should change the width of email subscription bar to be smaller. And then you can edit the entire homepage again until you are satisfied. And so we've successfully built the homepage using Elementor page builder from scratch. And now, and we have to move on to set up the advanced setting of Traveler theme. And now go back to the dashboard and click to the theme option and start with general option first. On the general option, you can show or hide the admin bar for the user. So, and we want to hide the admin bar for the user. Turn it off now. And next, we are building the tour website. So we need to enable the tour service of Traveler theme. And we don't want to use one of these services. And we can tick the box. And next, you can change the logo of theme, the desktop logo and the mobile logo, and we've already did it before, so we don't need to change it again. And on the 404 option, you can add the content for 404 page, and the page 404 will look like that. And we will open a new page to see. Did you see that? And when the user find a page that doesn't exist, this page will appear for the user, and we can change the content of this page by choosing the layout of this page is number 2, and you can add the text in the image, and click Save Change to see what it looks like. And now we have the new page 404. Next, we have to go to styling option. On the general tab, we have to choose the theme style to modern. And the page builder we choose for building your website is obviously the Elementor, not WP Bakery. And next, you can change the right to the left mode of your website. That means all of this layout and content has been changed from right to the left in the writing direction, and it's really important for language site like Arabic or Persian website. And now let's turn it on to see what it look like. And next, you can change the phone website to the new phone. Because the Traveler theme integrates with Google Phone, which provide a collection of phone family to the website because it's free and easy to accept. And now you should go to the other option and copy the your Google Phone API key right here. If you don't have it, you need to create a new one on the Google Console account for this website. And you should search for Web Form Developer API. Click on that and enable it. So we've already enabled it and click Manage and select the credential. If you don't have it, you have to create a new one and copy the key on the other setting. And click Save Change. Now go back to the styling option. Click Add New on Google Form, and you can find a collection of forms on that. And let's say we want to choose the Meriwether form, for example. Click Save Change and refresh this page. And you have to choose the Meriwether font on the typography Google font, because if you select the different font type and the font style will not display properly. So we want to avoid the error. And you have to select the same font type and click Save Change and to see what it look like. And now you can see that the font style has been changed to the new font Meriwether font. All right. And next, you will change the main color of website. This option will influence the color of button, link, and background highlight. So we will change to the new one. Click Save Change. And you can also change the body color, heading color, and the link color if you want. But we don't need to change it all. Move on to the header tab. We've already changed the header menu item. And we need to continue to the menu. We also change the menu transparent before. And let's go to the top bar. We should turn it on, and the top bar will display the important detail information like your phone number, your social media link, or the message. And for example, we're gonna change the social media information like the Facebook, and we can change the link and the icon link and click Save Change to see what it look like. And let's go to the feature tab, and we can change the label of the feature text on the tour service. For example, you can change the red label for the tour that display on the homepage. And we want to change the text right now. And we want to change it to the, for example, a trendy, and the new color to the red color, and click Save Change. Next, we need to ignore the footer tab because we can change the footer information by the other way. Next, go to the page option. It allows the user to choose a specific page to display on the website, and we can choose the page after the user login or logout. We can show the login pop-up when the user starts registering. For example, we can turn on the feature, and here it is a pop-up login, and we can turn it off to see what's the difference. Do you see that? So, and you can change a lot of page to display for checkout process also. On the page for all auto information option, we have to remove this page and keep the field to be blank, because this option is recommended for solo agency demo, and we don't need that. Please click Save Change. Next, on the blog option, we can change the sidebar position to the right or to the left, and we can choose to the left side. And we can add the banner background on the blog page. And alright, let's check the blog page to see what it looks like. And we can see that the sidebar has been changed from right side to the left side. And next, on the booking option, the first option is the show calculated adjust price on the single page service. This means that the price of tour will be displayed dynamically when the user changes the number of booking person. And let me show you an example. The user will visit a single tour page and they interact to increase the number of person booking, and the calculated price will be displayed instantly. And now we turn it off the option, and you will see that the big difference right here. Click Save Change and refresh the single tour page, and the user are trying to interact with the booking person, but there's nothing changed, and they have to click Book Now, and they will see the total price. And we see that it's not convenient for the user experience. And next, we can add the captcha for the checkout page, and you can get the Google captcha from this link below. And you can add your domain and submit it. Copy the site key and secret key on that field. And next, we can add the currency that allows you to set up the display price in the multiple currency. And in the phone, we have the three different currency, which is euro, dollar, and rupees currency, and the main currency is the euro. And click the euro currency to see more about that. We said the exchange rate of currency euro is about 1 because it is the main currency, and the exchange rate of dollar and rupee currency had to be 1.06 and 80.76, for example. And we have to create a new currency about the Turkey country, right? Click Add New and change the title of currency. Select the currency name and choose the currency symbol, and exchange rate would be 29.63. It means that 1 euro equals 29.63 Turkey lira. Click Save Change. And we will see that the new currency has displayed on the website, and we can change the new currency to see what's the difference. Now the price tool had changed to the new currency, Turkish lira. And then you can allow the guests to book the tour. It means that they don't need to create a new account to book the tour. Turn the allow guest booking option, and next you can limit the number of adult and children booking in the search field page. And we have to disable the option that the user have to register the new account after going to checkout process. And we can change the checkout form on the checkout page by selecting the form you want. And we should leave it to the none option for the default. And next, go to the WooCommerce option. This option allows you to enable the WooCommerce checkout. This means that they has integrate many different payment gateway and you don't need to install and set up the payment gateway at all. So we don't need the WooCommerce checkout at all because it doesn't support the advanced option from the Traveler team. And next, go to the tag option. You can enable the tag calculated and apply it to the tour price. For example, we'll set a 10% tag that not include to the price of tour. And on the page checkout, we will see that the tour tag would be a 10% of tour price. And next, the booking fee of tour. We'll set the fee when the user books a tour, and obviously we don't need to set it booking fee. And next, on the location option, we should leave it in the default option. So we have to go to the tour option. The fourth option that apply for the demo by WP Bakery, so we don't need to set it up. And on the review option, we should turn it on to allow the user send their review to the website. And here is where they can write a review for the tour. If you turn it off, the review will be gone. And next, we can show or hide the information contact on the single tour page. Next, we can add the new criteria review like sleep, location, on or other criteria. For example, we will add the new criteria for the tour when the user write a review in that the environment or a quality. Click Save Change to see what's different. And here is a new criteria display for the single tour page. And next, we can change the search tour page display when the user search for the tour. Let me show you how it works. And did you see that? Here is the search tour search bar, and we can change the search tour on the top bar, not the sidebar. We can search for the page and click Save Change, and here's the new search page that you will see. So, and then you change which tour information you want to show on the search page, and obviously we will choose the tour gallery to show up. And then you can change the age registration for adult or children. You can see it on the single tour page. Adult is over 18, children is under 12, and we will change the age registration. Adults maybe is over 20 and children is under 14, and for example. And lastly, we can change the icon like the duration to a type, group size, and language. And you should go to the link that we mentioned below. Search for the icon you want and copy it to the field. Click Save Change. Next, go to the partner option, and we should turn it on the option user registration that allow the user to register as a partner. And for example, we'll create a new account as a partner to show you. Enter the username and password, click the partner user, and click register. After the new account has been created, we need to approve the account on the dashboard. And you can see the notification that we need to check. Click here to check it out now. Click the account and select the approval. And now you can sign in with the new account. And let's come back to the partner option. And we can change the header background of outer page. The outer page would be light up. And this page don't have the header background, and we need to change it now. We should click to upload this image and click Save Change. Refresh the outer page again to see what it looks like. On the outer page, we finally see the header background image and the information outer and the data up to a service. And next, we have to go to the partner dashboard to check it out. So your account needs to upgrade the member package to continue using. And you can change the personal information and the avatar if you want. And now come back to the partner option and continue to set up. We can show email information of outer on the single tour page, and we can enable or disable the partner feature. It means that the partner is allowed or not allowed to register the service in the partner dashboard. Next, when the partner posts a tour service and it must be approved by the admin, you can turn it on right now, and you can show or hide the menu bar for the partner. Turn it off if you want. And next, we will set up the commission between the partner and admin when someone else books the tour provided by the partner, right? And for example, we set a 10% for the commission. Commission could be the percentage of total tour price, and the admin will earn the commission about 10% as a commission, and the partner will receive the remaining amount. And next, the partner will set a tour as a feature tour if you want them to set it up. And then the partner can set the external link for the tour service. We can show or hide the partner contact information on the partner page. Click Save Change. And now we need to move on to the membership. The partner can upgrade the membership package to allow for uploading the tour service. Click upgrade and we will be redirected to the new page, and here you can see there are 4 different membership packages like a free, basic, premium, and pro package. So we want to edit the membership package, and we need to come back to the dashboard, click on the theme setting and select the member package. Create a new one that counts free tour, for example, and the price is free, of course, and the time available to be 15 days. The commission about 10% and set the item to be uploaded. Click add package, and now we have the free tour paid package right now. And the next step is to edit the membership package. Go to page and find the membership package page and edit with Elementor. So we want to remove the free package and replace it to the free tour. Click on the first table pricing to the member package to free tour that we already made it. and you can add and remove the item or packet if you want. So we can make a small change on it. We also can create a section and layout on this page. For example, this is a FAQ section, and where we can add the frequently question and answer about the membership topic. Click update to finish the setup the page. And next, we have to refresh the membership package page again and choose the free tour package. Click Get Started, and you can be redirected to the checkout page for the membership. And we need to fill in all of the necessary information and submit it. And next, on the admin, we have to go by the to the dashboard, click the partner statistic, and select the list partner. Choose the partner you want to approve. Click complete, and right now, we go back to the partner dashboard, and we will successfully with the free tour package. And we have to go back to the membership option and choose the layout of the membership package checkout page and to the page to display. After that, click Save Change. On the layout dashboard tab, you can display all of the information on the partner dashboard. Click Save Change. Next, we have to go to the withdraw option. We allow the partners and a request to withdraw their money back, and we'll set the minimum money for the partner and set the date for the monthly payment. For example, we will set the $10 for the minimum money and also set the date and click Save Change. And finally, on the inbox option, we will enable all of the options and click Save Change. So we can check the withdraw option right now on the partner dashboard, and the partner have to withdraw at least 10 euro or dollar, and they have to insert their bank account information to submit it. And next, we will start to add a new tool from the partner dashboard. Click tool and add a new tool. We can see that the step to make a new tool is the same that we've already did it before on the backend. And we have to insert the tool name and its description, the basic information about the tool duration, tool type, the location, to include, to exclude, and to program. And next, we need to insert the feature to image and the gallery, and the tool price and the location of tool. And the last thing we need to do is to set up the availability of tool. Click it to finish the setup. So after the partner upload the tool service, and we need to approve it right now. And before doing that, go to team setting, and we need to sync availability and sync price first. And we have to click the tool that need to check, and you will see that. And click to edit the tool and check it carefully before publishing. So we need to go back to the home page and search for the tool partner. Click search, and here is the partner tool that they've created, and click to see it now. And we can see that all of the information of tool enterprise tool display exactly what we did it before. And we can add some question to the partner by clicking and ask a question and send the message to them. For example, I will say hi, hello, and you go back to the partner dashboard, and you will see the new message show on the inbox notification. And after that, and we need to add the required information for the verification process, and we have to fill in all of the personal information like the name, the ID card, or the phone number, and finally click submit it. And go back to the partner static, and we have to verify each of their information that they give. And so this partner already is verified by the admin, and we have to check it on the partner dashboard. Next, we have go to the email partner option. And here is a series of email template that the travel team has prepared for you. The email template is sent to the admin and the partner when the new user registers to the partner or they want to withdraw their money. So we need to move on the email option. We can change the form name of email template, change the logo of email template, and set up so many options that we're gonna mention right here, and click Save Change. And you can change the email template by clicking the On Template Email, and click Edit the email template that you want to see it to see what it look like. And here you can add or remove the information on the email if you want. And next, move on to the email template, and we don't need to change anything. Click Save Change. Go ahead to the social option. We have to install the Traveler Social Login plugin to set it up. Click on the theme setting and select the extension. Find the Traveler Social Login plugin and activate it. And we go back to the social login option and refresh the page. You will see that the travel team allows the user to log in using their social media accounts such as Facebook, Twitter, and Google platform. You need to add the API key and secret key on each platform. And next, go to the advanced option to change the time and date format. And we also can change the inquiry form on the single tool page by using the contact form 7 plugin. For example, this is an inquiry form, and you can add and remove the information on this form. Next, move on to the affiliate config. And this option allows you to set up and integrate the affiliate search form from the external affiliate programs such as TravelPayout, Booking.com, and Expedia. And let me show you a real example on the website demo. Go to the website of Traveler Team and find the affiliate demo. We will see that we have the affiliate search form on the homepage, and when the user finds a tour that relates to the hotel and flight on the travel payout, They will be redirected to the white label website, and the admin can get a commission when the user books the tour from the travel payout. It's really simple and help the website increasing revenue by adding it. Next, you should go to the other option, and we don't need to set it up because we already set up the map and the phone before. And next, we need to go to the payment option. And here is the first payment option where the user can send their money from their bank account to the website owner bank account. And we can change the logo of bank transfer method. Change the bank account information on the description right here. If you want to add more payment gateway, go to extension and select the payment gateway you want. And we have so many different payment gateway for you, such as PayPal, Stripe, True Checkout, and much more. So we decided to add the PayPal, Stripe, and True Checkout payment gateway. And now we already have the four options for payment gateway, and we will set up the PayPal first. We already have the PayPal client ID and security key and enable the sandbox mode for testing purpose. Click Save Change, and we can start make a payment by PayPal payment gateway right now. And the user will be redirected to the PayPal sandbox, and we need to log in with the sandbox account. And we can copy the email and the password to log in. And here the user can pay the tour from the PayPal wallet because we are using the sandbox, so we can continue to review the order and make a purchase successfully. And now we are finished. The last thing we need to do right now is the footer content, and we have to edit the information on the footer. Go to page and find the footer page to edit it by Elementor. And first, we need to create a first column for the contact information. For example, we need to remove all the link below the heading and add the icon box. The first row is the address. Copy the address and change the icon for the map icon. And we also need to change the typography of the address. And next, we can duplicate this icon box and add the phone number, change the typography, change the size and the icon. And next, we need to repeat the same step to add the email information. On the second column, we will create a destination and add the custom link about the destination like Istanbul, Cappadocia, Alanya, Antalya, and much more. And the last column must be a tour type, and we also have to add the custom link about the tour type, such as the beach tour, city tour, heritage tour. And next, you have to add the social media icon. You can change the size, the party, the spacing, or you can change the hover animation when the user hover this social media icon. And now you've successfully edited the footer. And we hope that this video has provided you with the valuable insight and step-by-step instruction to bring your tour visit online to be successful. And we really thank you for taking the time to watch this tutorial. And if you follow the step-by-step instruction provided in this video, you will have a knowledge and skill to create a tour website. So thank you so much again.